Cristiano Ronaldo has 4 Ballon d'Or trophies after being named the best player in the world. But why did he sell one of them? According to Marca, Ronaldo, 32, sold one of the glittering golden trophies for over $705,000 to raise money for charity Make-A-Wish in an auction. While others usually put their Ballon d'Or trophies on display at the clubs where they play or in their own trophy cabinets at home, this act from Ronaldo will help create memorable moments for children suffering from terminal illnesses. The Real Madrid and Portugal star sold the trophy, a replica of the original which goes back and forth between himself and Messi, to Israel's richest person, Ida Nofer. Per the report, Jose Mourinho and Pep Guardiola also raised over $35,000 at the auction, as one of the prizes was the chance to meet them both in person at an upcoming boxing match in Manchester. A lot is written and said about Ronaldo and other star names, but what often goes unnoticed is the incredible amount of work top players and managers do for charities as they share their incredible wealth and time to try and help others. Follow at JPW_NBC Sports. There were certainly surprises in UEFA on Friday. Serbia opened the door to Group D's automatic spot, while Spain clinched the 11th berth in Russia thanks to another big win and a shocking draw between Italy and Macedonia. More U17 World Cup Day 1 roundup. Wales and the Republic of Ireland found new leases on automatic qualifying life, while Group 1 remains quite murky. Group D, Georgia 0-1 Wales. Recap: Tom Lawrence of Derby County stepped up with a goal in the absence of Gareth Bale, as Wales made sure to put pressure on Serbia with the first result of the day. Austria 32 Serbia. Crystal Palace man Luka Milivojevic scored in the 11th minute to put Serbia on the precipice of Russia, but Guido Burgstaller knotted it up 14 minutes later. It stayed 11 until Stoke City's Marco Arnautovic scored, only to find an answer for Serbia in the form of Manchester United's Nemanja Matic. Yet Lewis Schaub scored just before stoppage time to provide an intriguing final day to qualifying. Republic of Ireland 20 Moldova. Daryl Murphy scored twice in the first 19 minutes to set up a massive final match at Wales on Monday. Matches and scenarios Monday: Wales vs. Ireland, Serbia vs. Georgia, Moldova vs. Austria. The read: Serbia can still advance automatically by holding serve against Georgia, but a draw would open the door to Wales or Ireland, and Georgia proved no pushover for Wales on Friday. The Welsh can ensure no worse than second at home by beating Ireland, while either winner would pass a losing Serbia. Group G, Italy 11 Macedonia. Giorgio Chiellini darted into the heart of the six to pass home a goal which sealed Italy's place in the playoffs, though it was Alexander Trajkovski's 78th-minute goal which assured the Italians would not catch Spain. Spain 30 Albania. Rodrigo, Isco, and Thiago Alcantara all scored before the match was a half-herald to stylishly ensure a spot in Russia. Liechtenstein 0-1 Israel. Eitan Tipi's 21st-minute goal was the lone marker. Scenarios: Spain wins Group. Italy will head to the playoffs. Imagine, as it stands, the possibility of Italy vs. Portugal over 2 legs for a World Cup berth. Group 1 Turkey 0-3 Iceland. Johan Gudmundsson Burnley, Birkir Bjarnason Aston Villa, and Kari Arnason Aberdeen scored to banish Turkey from qualification and put Iceland in the driver's seat for a trip to Russia. Kosovo 0-2 Ukraine. It was a second-half own goal that kept Ukraine's World Cup hopes alive, and set up a critical final day between Ukraine and Croatia in Kiev. Croatia 11 Finland. Mario Mandzukic broke through in the 57th minute, but Pyri Suari scored in stoppage time to score a fine result for Croatia and put Iceland in the Group 1 driver's seat. Matches and scenarios Monday: Ukraine vs. Croatia, Iceland vs. Kosovo, Finland vs. Turkey. The read: Iceland is through to Russia with a win. There are other scenarios to send Iceland through, including with a loss that would require a Ukraine-Croatia draw. Croatia can advance to Russia with the win and an Iceland draw or a loss, and would currently finish second if it draws Ukraine. Ukraine can finish first if it beats Croatia and Iceland loses to Kosovo, or if Iceland draws and Ukraine beats Croatia by more than a goal. Other scenarios exist, but are more complicated. Turkey is now out. Follow at Nicolas Mendela Tbilisi. Georgia at Wales beat Georgia 10 away without injured star Gareth Bale on Friday to keep alive its chances of qualifying automatically for next year's World Cup in Russia. Tom Lawrence scored the winning goal for the 2016 European Championship semi-finalists in the 49th minute, when he spun his marker and sent in a low shot from 20 meters that proved too powerful for the goalkeeper to keep out. More U17 World Cup Day 1 roundup. Wales moved a point behind Serbia, which plays Austria later Friday and can guarantee first place in Group D with a win in Vienna. Third-placed Ireland must beat Moldova at home to stay within a point of Wales, ahead of a meeting between the two Celtic rivals in Cardiff on Monday in the final round of qualifiers. If the Serbs fail to beat Austria, they can clinch qualification with a win at home to Georgia on Monday. Bale was missing for the Welsh at Boris Paichat's Dynamo Arena in Tbilisi because of a calf muscle strain, sustained while playing for Real Madrid. He will also miss the match against Ireland. The group winner qualifies automatically for the finals in Russia. The best 8 second-place finishes from the 9 groups in the European zone advance to the playoffs. FC Dallas broke an MLS rule, one that could cost it a playoff spot. As dramatic as it sounds, the MLS guidebook says that FCD should have forfeited the point garnered in a draw versus Orlando City after using an improper player. More 2022 Qatar World Cup uncertain. Michael Barrios was removed from the starting 11 after the lineup was submitted to officials, which does not allow him to sub into the match according to league rules. The idea would be that a team could gain a tactical advantage by flipping the script. Fair play. Barrios entered for the final 6 minutes of last week's scoreless draw with Orlando, but MLS has decided not to award a forfeit because Dallas' error was complicated by the referee crew allowing Barrios to sit on the bench as a substitute. A stripped point would drop Dallas, a preseason favorite, 2 points behind Houston and a point behind Real Salt Lake and San Jose in the race for the West's final playoff spot. And 2 points more for Orlando would boost it ahead of Montreal, Philadelphia, and New England, being just a pair of points behind New York Red Bulls for the East's final playoff spot. Instead, MLS will fine Dallas $75,000 in general allocation money and $25,000 cash for its mistake. Here's 442's Paul Tenorio, the man who's been all over this story, with the explanation. Follow at Nicolas Mendela. An exciting first day at the U17 World Cup saw lots of good play, including the United States, who comfortably handled tournament hosts India. Meanwhile, fellow group side Ghana picked up a win as well to give the Black Stars 3 points. In Group B, Paraguay has taken early command of the group thanks to a second-half penalty kick which gave the South American side a win over Mali. Here's a look at the action from around the opening day at the 2017 FIFA Under-17 World Cup. Group A, Colombia 0-1. Ghana. Sadiq Ibrahim gave the young Black Stars the lead on 39 minutes, but it was certainly a backhand fifth match in the opener. Each goalkeeper was tested on several occasions, with both sides making 3 saves in the match. India 0-3, USMNT U17's match report. Josh Sargent has been highly billed amongst Americans, and he delivered on Friday. The Sunto Werder Bremen attacker gave the US the lead on half an hour when he was brought down inside the penalty area and subsequently finished his spot kick. John Hackworth's side dominated the game's chances, limiting the hosts to just 1 shot on target through the first half. Chris Durkin and Andrew Carlton also got in on the scoring for the US, giving the Baby Yanks a massive lift to start the tournament. Group B, New Zealand 11. Turkey. Max Marta had himself an up-and-down day for the All-Whites, but his second-half goal will be his side's primary care as New Zealand managed a draw against Turkey. The Turks went ahead when Ahmed Kutucu headed home a corner kick in the 18th minute. However, Marta levelled the match 13 minutes into the second stanza. The Onehunga Sports midfielder picked up a second yellow card in stoppage time, though, leaving New Zealand with 10 men to finish the match. Paraguay 32. Mali. It was back and forth for much of the first half, but a penalty kick after half-time helped give Paraguay all 3 points in their opening match. Alan Rodriguez capitalized from the penalty spot in the 55th minute to break the 22 deadlock and gave La Albiroya the lead for good. Follow at Madrid Football.